everyone, I'm Genevieve and welcome to this yoga for relaxation and quality sleep class. We are going to just unwind from the day and prep and prime the body for good quality sleep throughout the whole night. This will help you drift off to sleep as well as help you stay asleep throughout the night. What we do right before bed is really important on a subconscious level and really has a determining factor for what quality of sleep we're going to have. It's important to go to sleep in a relaxed parasympathetic, so that relaxation response in the nervous system, as opposed to in a reactive state or in that fight or flight response, which often screens or TV can provide. So if you may have noticed, if you watch TV right before going to bed, sometimes it's hard to unwind, it's hard to get to sleep, or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night thinking about what you had just watched on TV before you went to bed. So it's important to unwind the body before we go to sleep. So that's where this class will really come in and help to prep you for a successful night's sleep. So when you're ready, come to sit in a cross-legged position with one shin in front of the other. Here we'll come into a side bend, bring the right hand beside you. So get cozy, get in your jammies. You can even do this practice in your bed. So when you're ready, come to meet me sitting cross-legged on your mat or on your bed, and just one shin in front of the other. Bring your right hand beside you. Inhale, left arm up and side bend over. Bend that right elbow in towards the side body. Just look center, look neutral. You don't have to look up or down. Just go with what feels good in the neck. Keep your left sit bone rooted on the ground. And we'll hold some of these poses for a few extra breaths, just to tune into the breath, as well as just let the body sink in and melt into these poses. Feel free to close your eyes through the practice and just let yourself surrender. Inhale the body back up through center. Exhale, come over to the other side, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Just notice that sweet stretch in through the side body. Find your breath. And if the mind starts to wander, just gently coax it back in by using the breath as an anchor. So whenever you notice the breath drifting away or the mind drifting away, just gently nudge it back without attachment and without judgment. Inhale back up. Exhale, release. This time, bring your left hand to the side of your head and we're gonna just crunch down left elbow to right knee, just to get a nice stretching twist through the left side body. Inhale up, open it up, open up that shoulder. Exhale, try to meet elbow to knee. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. One more time, up and down. Holding here just for a couple more breaths, allowing the body to sink into the twist. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, release that side. Let's come into the other side. Right hand to the left side of the head, just at the back of the neck, and fold, elbow to knee. Now, if you can't meet elbow to knee, that's okay. Just come down as far as you can and where you feel a stretch. Inhale back up. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale up, open up through the shoulder, and exhale down, holding here for a few breaths. Try and relax the whole body like there's no muscle tone. See where you can sink deeper into the stretch. Inhale, come on back up. And exhale, release. Inhale, crawl the hands forward, coming into a forward fold, seated. Feels good here to have a block underneath your head or a pillow, or you can stack your fists and just relax the forehead on the fists. Stretching out through the hips and the glutes, the inner groins, and the low back. And just visualize yourself cozy in your bed, having the most restful sleep you've ever had. And just say to yourself, I am peaceful, I am at ease. I am peaceful, I am at ease. Inhale, walk the body slowly back up. Keep the eyes closed if that feels good. And then just gently switch the cross of your legs, and we'll come back into that forward fold when you're ready. Walking forward, this time stacking the other fist on top if you were resting your forehead on your fists. Elevate yourself up as much as you need to, or just simply hold yourself up with your hands as deep as you can go in the pose. If you're gripping or the breath is becoming choppy, then back out of the pose a bit. What we're working for here is to stimulate that parasympathetic or relaxed state in the nervous system. So by going too deep, we're keeping ourselves in a state of fight or flight. And when we put ourselves in the state of relaxation, we're releasing relaxing hormones, those feel-good hormones, and reducing adrenaline. Inhale, slowly walk yourself back up. And extend your legs out long. Bend the knees, bring your hands around the backs of the knees and just extend the legs out as far as you can, folding forward for a bent knee, Paschimottanasana. Just round the back. Let the head drop. Maybe you pull some resistance with the arms against the back of the legs. Just stretch out through that low back even further, separating the shoulder blades, getting an upper back stretch. And then as you feel comfortable, you can walk the legs out further, coming into a full forward fold. So in this forward fold, we're relaxed. The legs are stretching. We're not working so much at extending through the heart space. This is meant just for relaxation. Tuning inward. Forward folds are very grounding and calming. And inhale, come all the way back up slowly. Now we're going to bend the knees so that they're both at 90 degrees here, and the left heel is going to touch the right knee. So both knees are at 90 degrees, left heel to right knee. And then this is a great spot to have a pillow if you'd like, because what we're going to do is twist over to the left and come down either onto your hands here holding, or come down onto your forearms for a nice juicy stretch. The right bum will lift. If it feels good, you can come all the way down onto your forehead. This is a gentle stretch, so again, just take the modification you need to find a space where you can relax into the pose. See where you can deeply surrender. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up, coming up onto your hands, and we'll switch sides. So bring the right heel to the left knee, flex both of the feet and both sit bones, try to keep them on the ground to start with. And then we'll come into our twist, twisting to the left, trying to bring both elbows down onto the ground. And then come down onto your forearms if that's available to you. Again, this feels really good doing it on a pillow in bed. And if the mind is wandering again, bring it back with the breath. Use the breath as the anchor and the guide. And then slowly, gently come out of that when you're ready. Finding yourself up into a seated position. And now we'll come into seated pigeon pose. So plant the left foot on the ground and flex the right foot up onto the left thigh. Bring the hands behind you and scoot your bum up as close to the left heel as possible to find where you feel a stretch. And the further up your body is towards the bent leg, the more intense this will be. So again, find that place where you can comfortably relax into the pose, but still feel a nice juicy stretch. And then from here, we'll slowly make our way down onto our back, keeping that ankle crossed, coming into our supine pigeon pose, holding around the back of the hamstring or around the front of the shin. Try and draw the tailbone down away towards the front of the mat or the end of the bed. And breathe. I am at peace. I am at ease. Repeat the mantra to yourself. On your next inhale, release your grip and cross the right leg over top of the left so the knees are crossed, holding on to the outer shins, or flex both feet, holding on to the outer feet, working at drawing that tailbone down. Relaxing into it. And on your next inhale, gently undo your hands and keep the legs crossed. Just shuffle your hips over to the right about 2 inches and let those knees fall over towards the left. Draw the right shoulder back down onto the ground. Maybe move the left shoulder over to the left a little bit more for a nice deep spinal twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. You can use your left hand to draw the knees down towards the earth. See if you can find a stretch in the right side body by moving the right hip isometrically down to the left heel. So it's a very, very subtle move. And just settle into this place. And repeat your mantra. I am at peace. I am at ease. I am at peace. I am at ease. And gently bring yourself back up to center. Undo the cross of your knees. And gently bring yourself up to seated position by rolling onto your side or rocking up. Coming into the other side, cross the left ankle over top of the right thigh and move the body as close to the legs as you can. Just settling in here. And on your next exhale, bring yourself all the way down onto the ground, keeping the cross of your ankle, coming into your figure 4 or supine pigeon pose. See if you can drop deeper. Feel the body heavy into the mat. On your next inhale, release your grasp, cross the left knee over top of the right, holding on to the opposite shins, or outer feet with the feet flexed. And just take notice how this side feels compared to the first side. It's very common to feel a bit more equal and balanced on one side than it is the other. Draw the tailbone down and away from you, lengthening through the low back. Relax the eyes. Feel the eyeballs dropping deeper into their sockets to relax any tension. And then focus on the space about 2 inches into your head in between the eyebrows. It's your third eye point, a focal point. It's said all wisdom and consciousness is within you, within this third eye space. So you have everything you need within you already. On your next inhale, release the hands. Keep the knees crossed, but shift the hips over to the left a couple of inches and let those knees fall over to the right. Relax the left arm out alongside you, or you can cactus the arm. Maybe draw the right shoulder over to the right a little more for a deeper twist. And settle in. This time, feel the left hip drawing down towards the right heel. A very subtle, subtle move. And just visualize yourself calm and relaxed. And just notice what you see when your eyes are closed. Do you visualize anything? Maybe you see a specific color. Maybe it's dark. Maybe you see a bright light. Or maybe you see nothing at all. There's no right or wrong. Then inhale yourself back up to neutral. Uncross the legs. And then bring the soles of the feet together and just let the knees fall open for our Supta Baddha Konasana pose. You can place pillows under your knees for support if you need them. And then when you're ready, gently lift the outer knees up with your hands and extend your legs all the way out into your final Shavasana. Let the toes fall open, feet can be hip distance apart. Draw the shoulder blades underneath you and let the palms face up beside the body. Get comfortable and then just relax. If you're in bed, then feel free to stay in this position as you drift all the way to sleep. If you're on your mat, begin to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a soft breath in and out. Without disturbing this inner peace you've created, very slowly make your way onto your left side. Just pause, relaxing in fetal position. You can rest your head on your bicep. And then push yourself up to a seated position. Crossing your legs, eyes stay closed. Bowing forward, namaste, and sweet dreams.